people are getting visits from Christmas carolers to their doors. The tradition of singing Christmas carols, I just found out recently, started in the 13th century. And it was very much a door-to-door thing. People would go door-to-door to different houses and sing these seasonal songs that also had some spiritual message. So the kirtan tradition that we practice today also comes from a door-to-door tradition. In India, 500 years ago, there was a incredible movement begun when Sri Chaitanya started taking this kirtan door-to-door to people's houses and saying, "Come sing with us." It was kind of like a Pied Piper. So we'll begin by singing a beautiful chant. It's in Sanskrit. The words are Govindam. Repeat after me. Govindam.
Govindam.
Adi.
Adi.
Purusham.
Purusham.
Tam aham.
Tam aham.
Bhajami.
Bhajami.
Very good. You got the cheat sheet behind you. So what this means is I offer my deepest respects to that great one, the divine Lord, Govinda, who is both within my heart and without, everywhere. And this is a very, very ancient prayer. We'll be singing some other words just after it, but the slide will magically change, so you'll get to see. especially at Christmas time when you're walking through these streets. Every shop window is lit up with all these bright lights and ads and everything to attract your eyes and get you to come inside. And usually with anything, when you want someone to come and buy, to come closer, you have to really work hard to attract them. So this name, Govinda, it means one who attracts the senses just naturally, so naturally, like a piece of metal is attracted to a magnet. There's no effort involved. We are naturally attracted to be together with that person. Govinda.
think all of us are receptacles of inspiration. And inspiration comes to us from many different places, from many different directions. As a young boy, one of the most spiritually inspiring stories I ever heard was a Christmas story. It was a Christmas ghost story, and it concerned the cold, snowy streets of London, where we are now. But in these days there was no bright lights, and this story was written by Mr. Charles Dickens. So he, you could say, was one of my first spiritual teachers, because the story that he wrote remains for me one of the greatest spiritual messages of all time. It begins, of course, with a man who spent far too long in business. He was what you might call a moneylender, a banker even. And he'd been lending money and charging interest. This was his business. But it forced many people into poverty, but he didn't mind. He knew law, he knew legality, but he didn't know kindness. So much so that when the season for kindness came to the door in the form of some charitable workers, he said the eternal words, "Bah, humbug," and he sent them on their way. That night he went home, and he was visited by a ghost. The ghost first came as a sound, and when he saw the ghost, he saw that it was his long dead business companion, Jacob Marley. Very strange sight, because Jacob Marley was bound around and around and around by chains. And he said, "Oh Spirit, why are you bound in so many chains?" And the Spirit looked at him with a penetrating gaze and he said, "Each of us make these chains for ourselves, link by link, yard by yard, with every act that we perform as we tread this earth. I have had to accept the reactions to all my actions in the form of these chains." And Scrooge's very important question was, "And what about me? What about my chains? Will my chains be as long as yours?" And the ghost said, "Your chains were longer than mine many, many years ago." And Scrooge was very upset to hear that. And then the vision disappeared, and he tried to go to sleep, but he was woken up in the dead of night. Dong. It was 1 o'clock. And he woke up. And he saw another ghost. The ghost, the spirit of Christmas past. And the spirit showed him everything that he had done and the joy that he'd had as a young man when he was fresh, ideal, when he was looking forward to the future. And it showed him different relationships that he'd had and different relationships he could have had, different opportunities that he'd had. Showed him his life as it was. And the ghost reminded him, "This is you as you used to be." Ancient India's Upanishads tell us that there's something known as prarabdha karma. Prarabdha karma is everything that we've ever done and everything because of that we are experiencing. Every single thing that we do sends out a ripple. We have a choice at every moment to do good to others, to find love within ourselves and to send that love out to others, to find compassion within ourselves and to send that compassion out to others in thought, in our voice, or in practical deed. Each of us has that spirit within, but that's where the spirit lies, within, prompting us to do good, to make that choice, and we all have that choice. So more of the spirit of Christmas a little later. We shall see what happens. I bet you don't know the end of the story.
So we'll sing now the Maha Mantra, the Hare Krishna mantra. And this was, as we were talking before about the door-to-door tradition, the kirtan carols. This was Sri Chaitanya's favorite chant. And it's also very, very special. It's the longest night of the year tonight, the darkest night. And he often said that this mantra is especially made for singing in our darkest nights, our internal darkness, our external darkness, because it rises, he describes, like a full moon. And in India there's a flower called a Kairava flower, which it's a lotus that only blooms at night when the moon rays come upon it. So he said that our heart is like this Kairava flower, and when the moon of this sacred sound fills and rises within our heart, then the heart just opens, just flowers, just naturally. So we'll be singing this now. By the way, ooh, the ghost of Christmas presents. If anyone would like to dance, it's very, very much allowed. And you can choose anywhere. You can even stand on top of these things if you feel like it. This is a festive Christmas ending, so we want to have a festive spirit. So please don't be shy. It's dark in here, so you don't have to worry. No one's looking.
do. Maybe it's not someone else's fault. Maybe it's just me that's responsible. Maybe I should be the giver instead of trying to be the receiver. Maybe I should be the lover instead of always wanting to be loved. Maybe I should be the respecter instead of always wanting to be respected. Maybe the giver and not the receiver. The ghost of Christmas present, his spirit, is very bounteous and shows to Scrooge, he shows him the world as he has created it now. He shows him that everything that he is experiencing has been created by him from things that he has done in the past. And Scrooge begins to understand, yes, life is an opportunity. I'm born with a certain aptitude, a certain qualification, a certain set of characteristics, and I can make of that what I wish. And at every moment he's faced with a choice. Will he take that choice or not? At the moment he doesn't quite know. But let's do a little bit more kirtan and let's see where he goes. There's something more.
So we're almost coming to, no, not the end, but just before the end. So we wanted to continue singing the same mantra, this Hare Krishna mantra. This mantra is very special to my family because my parents have been singing it and reciting it for most of their lives. I think my dad from when he was 17 years old, is that right? And my mom when she was younger than me, 21. And so it was really, as he was saying, the soundtrack to our lives as we were growing up. So something that we really treasure, so we really wanted to share it with you in full today. So since it's Christmas, we thought we should have a little choral kirtan. So I hope you're all up for trying something different. Are you? Yeah. You're here, so you must be. So, okay, we're going to, well, we have the choir master. My mom here is the choir master. When I was growing up, every time there was any music, she would be harmonizing with it. And when I was a teenager, I was like, oh, why do you always have to harmonize with everything? It's just so annoying. Of course, I'm very grateful now because it means that I have some ability to do that. So my mom's going to lead us in dividing the parts. We're going to have 3 parts of the room. And we're going to sing it all together, but you've got to keep your ears sharpened to which piece you're singing. So I think my dad will lead one part, I'll lead another, and maybe if you come over here. You can introduce parts. Okay, so this tune is probably very familiar to some of you. I hope it's not too cheesy for you.
We do cheese.
We do cheese, yeah. This is Papa Bell's Canon. So maybe you can start with the, do you remember the part? Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. Okay, so where's the dividing line going to come?
The end of the world. This way. And should we divide the room, or should we have the men? Probably divide the room here.
Yeah, we should divide the room. That's nice.
There's this young gentleman sitting under the light switch, and this young lady, Ananda, with the baby. Everybody, this side, if you could sing this one. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Go higher. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Okay, lovely.
Keep going.
Okay.
You keep going, we'll add them in bit by bit.
Okay. Not too much effort. Let them work up to a pitch. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
We should do that more often.
was pointed, and he pointed out towards the future. And he walked towards the future, and as the mist cleared, he saw his own death. And he saw that some people were happy that he had died. He saw that some people were even taking those things that he'd been busy accumulating all his life. And he realized, when I was born with my hands like this, not holding anything. In my life, my hands became like this, holding as much as I could. And in death, again, my hands become like this, not holding on to anything at all, not even a pin, not even one pin. And he realized that the only thing I could take with me is everybody's blessings. The only thing I could take with me is memories of the happiness that I've given to others. The only thing I can take with me is my good deeds. And he said, please give me another opportunity. The Spirit said nothing. And then he woke up and he found that it was Christmas morning. The world had not come to an end. The world had not come to an end, but there was snow on the ground, and there was still time, because all three spirits had come to him in one night. And he moved on with his life, and a complete transformation was made. And when he eventually died many years later, Scrooge was known as a very good man, who did all he could to help people, always had a kind word, and always generous to others. So we have a choice. We're very lucky that the world has not ended. We're very lucky to be alive. Now, what are you going to do with the rest of life? We all have a few years left. Let us use it to do good to each other, to help each other. Because each of us goes through struggles, and if we have friends that will help us through those struggles, then life can be a much better place. All of us need light in the darkness of our life. If we have good friends, Shakespeare said, when you find a good friend who can be light in your darkness, you bind that person to your chest with a rope made of steel. Never let them go. This time of year is a very good time of year for looking back at all the friendships we have, all the friendships that we may have lost, and all the friendships that we would like to have, that will become fully developed as persons. Always moving onwards and upwards with the prompting of the Spirit we all carry deep within us that says, go forward, be good, do good, experience love. That's what you were born for, and give love to others. And the Spirit is known in the Upanishads as Paramatma, the Great Spirit, who gives us that guidance. And Paramatma is very easily accessed through yoga and through particularly this mantra meditation. And it's fun. So we thank you very, very much. And now my story is done, and it's onwards and upwards. Now, where's Bob Cratchit?
Tiny Tim.
And Tiny Tim.
Tiny Angel. Yeah, thank you very, very much. This is, I think, our final mantra lounge of the year.